Thank you so much for tuning in to the Dreamcast 84 channel. This is your best friend, Dreamcast 84. Are you ready to deal with some zombies? Because we're going to strap on our Dreamcast like it's a backpack and brandish our keyboard like it's a gun? It's Typing of the Dead. What better way to make the regular vanilla version, House of the Dead 2, even better? Well, like I said, just grab your keyboard and let's go. I love how they have batteries on their backpacks like that. It's just amazing. But the House of the Dead 2 original is my first foray into the Dreamcast world. It was my very first game I got back when I was 15. I was late to the party. I got my Dreamcast in November of 1999. Don't remember what exact date, but I remember going to a Sears. And now, I don't know if you guys remember, but Sears used to have video games. They used to have a video game section in the electronics. And oh, am I so nostalgic for that kind of stuff. I love old mall type stuff. Now I'm waxing poetic about that because I have overlays and stuff to show you. So hopefully I'm not going to take up all your time with this. We're going to have fun with the gameplay. I need to mention that Maestro Drake mentioned the Typing of the Dead. He was wondering when I was going to cover this, so the time is now. So I'm hoping he's a happy camper when it comes to this kind of stuff. But just look at it. It's just a bunch of zombies. You type words. It's just like the real world where you can hurt people with words. Well, in this game you can shoot zombies with words. And it's really kind of funny. There's all kinds of little funny sayings and little quotes and stuff that they make you type, and it really does help. I would say that this is probably the best learning tool game ever, because when you think about learning tools, what do you think of? Like some of those old floppy disk games with like the Berenstain Bears or whatever on it. I remember some dank learning tool games growing up, some stuff on like MS-DOS or those old IBM computers. But yeah, this is an epic game. Typically these type of games are kind of like seen as a cash grab because it's just taking the original game and just adding a small element that makes the game better. But in this case it really does, I don't know, make typing games just the best. It's just the, like I said, it just is going to go down in history for being just epic. I love it. Most people love it, and it kind of justifies the purpose of having a Dreamcast keyboard. Now if you're gonna play Phantasy Star Online, you want to have a keyboard. It just makes the whole experience better. So you know, for certain types of collectors, having a keyboard makes complete sense. I totally recommend the standard keyboard because it's probably what you grew up with playing if you're my age or older. This is Typing of the Dead. I'm excited. Are you excited? Right on, let's check this game out. Alright, cool deal. I'm glad to be able to get some footage for you guys and just have everything set up and everything. But this is the menus. We got arcade mode and original mode, just like the original House of the Dead. Tutorial, drill. Not sure about some of these mini games, but you know, when it comes to like scores and rankings, I'm not the biggest scorer guy. I don't care about high score. I just play for the experience. I'm just a real casual. We're gonna check out options just to check out what's going on with that. Turn it down to very easy because, you know, this is how we do. Get the most lives possible. Not sure if cheats work very good with this game, but, you know, large word size, that's cool. I think that normal will suffice. You know, I can read pretty small text and be okay. Cool deal. We got a password entry. Makes me think of old school Genesis games where you had to use a password. Now, sometimes I don't really know the difference, but I'm just going to do original. Why not? Yeah, I decided not to be in front of the camera for this review. For some reason, I feel like this game kind of deserves more respect, you know. Yeah, it plays just like the first game. I'm pretty sure it's just down to a T, the same game. If there's anything different with the level design, it's like I haven't noticed it. Sounds like my, what do you say? You're next. Yeah, I've memorized a lot of this. This is the most quotable game ever. focus on my typing here. They start off easy, of course, you know, but I'm on very easy mode, so. Okay, 3D, HD. You don't have to do caps, by the way. Very neat.
How could this happen?
It's really fun to play. Yeah, if you feel rushed, you're probably going to be slow, so it's better to have a cool head about it. Oh, the battery says Dreamcast on it. I love it.
Don't kill me!
Dude's wearing a Shenmue jacket. I can never I can never save that guy. That guy always gets killed. Poor guy.
I don't want to die.
Makes me feel bad every time. Yeah. This game makes me smile, by the way. Yeah, just like games of this type, this is a rail shooter type game. Yeah, too late with D2, yeah. It's the numbers that get me.
Help me!
Couldn't save help me guy. Typing is like bad because if you're thinking too much, it's bad. I'm having so much fun. This is a rail shooting game. Yup. Yeah, man. I love old school keyboards, don't you? Because it has this clickiness, has this unique feel too. Now that looks eerily like a monkey as opposed to the first game. It looked more like a I don't know, monster or something. Just a dangerous smelting accident. Now, if you guys have not played House of the Dead 2, I thoroughly recommend it, and I recommend the Mad Catz gun. Now, for some reason, a lot of people hate on the Mad Catz gun. I don't get it myself, because I think the accuracy is better, and it looks kind of like a Star Trek phaser. And plus, it has auto-fire. The original official one, the Dreamcast release one, is not the it doesn't have auto fire, but people like the original light gun. I don't know why. I choose you.
Help me! Help me! Thank you for rescuing me.
Oh man, that guy looked so old and he had that young person voice. Who knew that shooting zombies would be so fun? I would like to think that my typing skills are better than most, but I think I'm just an average typer.
Amy, Harry,
Thank God you're right.
what the hell's going on in this movie?
Yeah, it's stuff like this that hooks you into the the game, unfortunately, the stats. But hey, it's cool to have stuff like this, I think. 3 coins, oh whoopee. What do I do with them? Who knows? This game requires all your attention, like 100%. You can pick any of the chapters. That's cool. I want to see how far we can go. Oh, that's typing masters. Okay. Intermediates. Maybe I'm just as good as the rest of the clowns. The rest of the
It's been a while,
usual gang of idiots.
My friends from the AMS.
The Mad Magazine would say
Goldman.
the usual gang of idiots.
Well, 1998.
That 1998 curing case was a heck of a case.
It was Goldman. Are you all right, Gary?
Thanks for asking, whatever his name is. His name is Ace. There's Ace and Gary. You guys remember the, what was that called? It was on, it was on SNL, and it was back when SNL was, you know, not the best, but okay. It was Ace and Gary. It was the, two superheroes. And we all know why it was funny. Yeah, I saved, Beret guy.
Thank you. I'll open the water gate for you.
Cool. Holding up pretty good. My fingers are kind of slipping as I'm typing. I always thought that would be a good Halloween costume, having a Dreamcast as a backpack with the keyboard. I think about it so obsessively that I think that it just has to happen one of these days. I can take just one of my Dreamcast shells and put it together like that and do that. By the way, this chainsaw guy is like the best boss on this whole game, probably. Probably the coolest one, I think. Chainsaw guy. Look at him with that wacky chainsaw there. It's like you dread him hitting you so much you freeze. You gotta just be fearless. Don't even care if he hits you. Like, you gotta be that fearless, man. Yeah. You know, I was overwhelmed with all those letters right there. I was getting Vietnam flashbacks of Big Bird trying to teach me how to spell. Don't you know I'm the typing master? Cat's toilet. Yeah, I was trying to save that guy. Because the world needs people to wear
My
cardigans.
friend went inside, but they're not packed yet.
The world needs cardigans. I'm not sure if that was technically a cardigan. It might have just been a regular sweater, but what do I know? I'm not a tailor or a fashionista or what have you. Chicken soup for the soul. Two ends. Question: which is edible? Dismissives are edible, to my knowledge. One is an insect. Yeah, as soon as my brain registers which is what, I just go ahead. Well, lone has N and O in it, but not together. Something that'll make a cat happy. I thought it was looking for something like catnip, or something along those lines.
Okay.
Love this game. There's a psychological aspect where, you know, you just see what's happening and you just kind of freeze up because of the, you might be just, maybe not scared, but just intrigued or kind of startled. Very neat game. Whoever put this game together is awesome. This game really extrapolates on the first version. I haven't really played House of the Dead 1. I've always wanted to see it. I think it's very expensive on the Saturn, I believe, or whatever system it was put on. Well, I just hit the enter key and it just let me get past this part, so that's cool.
It's me, Gary.
Hey, we got another coin. Okay. Alright. So this is basically just the game in and of itself. I mean, I think there might be mini games and stuff like that.
Our Emperor shall awaken soon. Hurry, friends.
Other than slight graphical stuff, like some of the sprites for the characters do seem different. Start. I'm hoping that typing is not a skill that gets just kind of extinct with people. Sometimes you are only armed with bananas, and that's all you got. And I guess all you gotta do is just throw them. Yeah, you guys gotta see this guy. It gets harder the more you go. I'm like thwacking my keyboard here, trying to make sure my words get through. Well, that was easy. Love the backgrounds, it's awesome. That building right there just looks cool. Hey, that's my problem thing here. I probably rated the House of the Dead 2 as a 10 out of 10. Now, it would be foolish for me to not rate this one a 10. This looks like it's the end of the game. I don't really want to give away too much of this. This is a non-spoiler review, you know, but this is not the absolute end boss, I don't believe, but yeah, this is, you know, pretty much the guy right here, so I'm giving this a 10 out of 10 for sure. I love House of the Dead 2. It's a great game. My only gripe is that it does not work with modern day TVs. You gotta have an old CRT television, so if you have an old CRT television, that's great. There's this guy on eBay, Chris Gaiglu. I might have butchered his last name, but he sells the Dreamcon on eBay. And you can get a Dream gun, like a Dreamcon gun, that will work with a Wii sensor bar. Check out this guy. Scarecrow from the Batman series, and it's really great in the comics. I think he's kind of underutilized in the movies. We need a good Scarecrow with the Scarecrow monster, because once he hits you with that fear dust, you get to see the Scarecrow monster, and that's what I'm all about. But yeah, House of the Dead 2. Move over, you got Typing of the Dead, and I love it. I think that it's kind of notorious for being interesting, and that's what the Dreamcast is so good with. It's just a really good system for peripherals, and this justifies having a keyboard, like I say, and it's iconic to begin with, and just the fact that this game exists makes a lot of people happy. It makes me happy. Yes, 10 out of 10. Do I recommend? Yes. A lot of people talk about it. I don't normally talk about it because I don't really have to. This game is well known. It's a must-have. I recommend getting the keyboard, getting Phantasy Star Online, get House of the Dead 2, get Typing of the Dead 2, and get all of the other ones that you want. I recommend Sonic Adventure and the other must-haves. Just good fighters. I recommend Street Fighter Third Strike, Super Puzzle Fighter, Zuzar Vazar, Coaster Works, MDK2, Super Magnetic Neo. There's just so many good games for the Dreamcast, and I recommend a lot of them. I was thinking about doing a top 10 Dreamcast games, but easily Phantasy Star Online is number 1. I was thinking like maybe Shenmue would be number 2, but yeah, such an awesome library of games, and just look at it. It's awesome. It's amazing. I'm really happy to be able to get this review done, and yeah, totally recommend. 10 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Yeah. They want my name.